I thought of this video about 5 minutes ago while sitting in the shower, and so often when I'm thinking of videos, I give up. I just think that these ideas that I have are pointless, and I figured, screw it. Let's just get this out of the way, get this video done, particularly when it comes to the quality that it's going to have. Yes, the audio should hopefully be fine, I'm hoping, and the lighting is going to be absolutely terrible, but the fact is I need to share a story, and that's what video is all about. So for the last, 6 years, I've been making content for YouTube. I've literally uploaded thousands of videos, and the thing that I have constantly attempted to do is share myself as honestly as possible. And as part of that, I feel like I need to reintroduce myself, because throughout our lives, I feel like we are constantly changing, and I'd like to update you with who I am right this second. So hi, my name is Judah Eli Plester. I'm a content creator that takes photos and videos and tries to create a story, which is something I've struggled with for a long time. I feel like I'm a pretty apt photographer and videographer, but the problem is I'm not very good with story. I've lost my train of thought, and that absolutely sucks. This is the problem with video and not scripting. Don't do it, kids. One of the huge aspects for my channel over the last few years, and probably longer than that, is my struggle with mental health. I've been battling anxiety, depression, and life has been pretty tough. It's funny looking back because I've had a lot of fantastic opportunities, or a couple in particular, and I talked to someone who is now technically famous, and one of the things I said that I always wanted was to be able to look at this mental health and show that there's a way through, to show that there's a future, and I'm still not there, and that's a good 3 years ago since I had that idea and that dream. But I'm still pushing forward. Honestly, as far as content creation is concerned and social media, I don't have much hope. I'm just creating stuff because I need to, in terms of creativity and in terms of creating just stuff, but more or less depressing stuff about myself. I am 23 years old. Wow, I'm gonna go into almost a dating type scheme. I love sports. I love the outdoors. Right now I work as an activities instructor, which is the title I use even though I don't feel like it's accurate. I work at a Christian camp in New Zealand, and the fact is, not even 50% of my time I get to get outdoors and instruct activities for kids. The rest of that time is used to do yard work and house clean, and the fact is I choose to call myself an activities instructor because I feel like the other jobs isn't a title. I honestly feel about the fact that I do those other things, but it is what it is. Going back to more depressing stuff, I want to be completely and utterly honest, and I hope beyond all hope that I am not doing something wrong in sharing this. As far as my mental health and anxiety is concerned, I've had a lot of other struggles in my life. Don't get me wrong, I've had a pretty fantastic life, but there are a few things that I feel I have done wrong and lived wrong and all sorts of other stuff. One of those things is I struggle with alcohol. 100% I drink far too much. And I'm a little bit uncomfortable sharing that. And that goes back to the whole honesty thing. I don't for a second want to hide the facts. The other thing that I tend to hide, and I hope beyond all hope that this isn't something that encourages it or anything like that, is the fact that I self-harm. I'm really uncomfortable sharing that, frankly, because it's something I hide beyond all hope, and there are people that have seen the lines on my skin that I have created that already know about it, and I don't tend to hide it too often, but I just want to share it, I guess. There might be a time in the future where I look back at this video and go, yeah, I was broken at that point, and I had been broken for so long. But there's a chance I'll be okay at that point. On top of that, I even struggle with eating. I don't have any sort of diagnosed eating disorder. First thing you need to know about me is I am incredibly picky with my food. My tongue, my mouth just doesn't like flavor. And on top of the fact that I want to look the best I can, and the fact that I don't like the fat that I have on my body is something really difficult. I'll be honest at this point. I didn't have an idea for this video. I don't have a script, I don't have anything. I'm already a good, decent part through a bottle of alcohol. But I just wanted to sit here right now in a very terrible light, literally light, in a very half-assed video just to share who I am. Not to mention that I feel like a half-assed video is kind of accurate for where I'm at. I like to make content that is beautiful, but my life isn't beautiful. And I feel like the way to share that and to show that with story right this second is to just make a video with a beautiful camera, but half-assed content. So before I end this video, I'd just like to apologize if I've triggered something inside some people. Hopefully I'll add a warning before this video. If I've hurt anyone, if I've been too honest. I just want to share, and I just want to hope that sharing possibly leads to some sort of healing for someone else. To end, I'd just like to leave you with a poem. To end, I'd just like to leave you with a poem. Pain surfacing deep within. An existence that seems entirely impossible. Addictions that seem to cloud my entire view. I walk through the world trying to find a way through the darkness. But I'm lost. Without hope. I turn to a religion that I often doubt, that I don't mention too often, which I feel like I have to. But I still feel empty. And that is entirely my fault. And all I can say is that it's me. And there's no one else that I can turn to blame.